Hello. So I'm just about to put my hair up. I was trying to let it air dry. Today is Talk Tuesday tutorial. What was I trying to say? Specifically, we're going to be trying out this new product. It's a Smoky palette. It's literally says Smoky. It's by Profusion. I also have some lashes, but it's going to be a separate video. It's going to be in Saturday's video. But I thought I would do my entire face, so that's what we're doing. I'm so hungry after this. I am making some soup. I just got over being sick, like literally yesterday. And I just did some transplanting some plants. So I have dirt everywhere. Brushes are all the way over there. Of course they are. Oh my god. I have not filmed or put makeup on in like a week. Fun. We're just going to be using my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Blur Primer because I don't know where the rest of mine are. I bring products out here to use them. And I try to bring stuff I don't use too often. You're not even close to being empty. Why must you do this? I don't have it. I'll just use the mirror that's in my highlighter palette. Let's pull out that on Reezy. I'm so freaking hungry. Yeah, I gotta eat after this. And now I have researched and have videos ready to go for 15 main channel videos. Because when you're watching this channel in March, my main channel has been revamped and is up as well. So I'm doing a video every day to like, I'm back, here's my new content. Or better content, should I say. But I have like 15 videos I need to pre-film, and I'm trying to get through at least a few of them. Perfect. We're gonna use the LA Girl Pro Matte. It's in shade Ivory. It's so freaking white, it's so matte. And I have dry skin right now, but my CoverGirl one, I don't know, that one just makes my skin feel oily and icky. So I'm gonna use a matte one today. And I'm sorry if my mirror is in the way, but like this isn't really important. I'm gonna try to put it on as thinly as possible, because I know that this foundation is gonna be a bitch to try to wipe off when I'm done. Because when I'm done filming this video, I have to film another video for the lashes. And then I have to go take some pictures because I have not uploaded Instagram photos in a minute. And then I have to wipe his makeup off. And all of that is going to be a bitch. And I'm doing it today because tomorrow and the day after we have rain. And I don't like going and standing outside to take pictures while it's raining. Even though I know I'm already going to film, I'm just going to have to figure out the lighting issue. Even when it's dreary outside, it's not like bad lighting. It's just a little lackluster. I'm actually really excited to use this palette. I don't know what it is, but I really like smoky colors. Smoky cool tones, which is what they are. And I got the it's Sultry palette by Profusion, the big one. That one sucked. The Sultry palette by Anastasia. So when it first came out, I thought it was incredibly boring and ugly. And I think if it's the one I'm remembering, it's the one that had that pink shade in it, and I thought that was so ugly. And that's why I didn't like it. But at the same time, I don't want to spend $45 to get a palette. My skin is so fucking dry. It's peeling. That's nice because I'm using such a dry foundation. Why is there powder in my eye? Oh no, it's probably just dry skin. I know, it's so disgusting. My Milani Concealer Perfect Pure Ivory, just in case I don't remember the shade names. I'm going to blend this out where I'm putting it, obviously. And then I will be back to move on to powder and stuff. Actually, it's going to be the Coty Airspun powder. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll be back. My skin looks so disgusting right now because of the foundation. So that's great. I forgot how I do my makeup. I guess I'll do bronzer next. I have my butter bronzer, but I'm going to try to use this Milani one I got. I did not like it the first time I used it. It did not. It was horrible. It did not blend. When I swatched it, it looked really dark. On my face, it's like it was nothing. And that's really annoying. I wanted their baked bronzer. It's just a basic Milani bronzer on, honestly. I mean, it looks like it's warming up the face, but in pictures, it does nothing. And my Physicians Formula does. I also don't like paying $13 for a fucking bronzer. And I've used it now with this foundation and my CoverGirl one. And I don't like this bronzer. I don't like it. I don't. Oh my god, my nose is so fucking brown right now. It's pulling up the fucking foundation. Oh my god, I'm having a terrible fucking face day. You know what? Whatever. So disgusting, honestly. It's whatever. And it looks even worse because of the foundation. Also, when we get to the eyes, you might not be able to see it that well. I'll pull you in at the end like I always do. I don't like this, and that's starting to happen. This is so annoying. I hate my skin today. Thank God I'm taking it off soon. Like, I can't. Brows, I'm doing this off camera, I'll be back. Brows don't look the best either, but that's okay. Now it's time to get into this bad boy. My brushes. So I'm gonna use Pure, which is that matte white shade, or like cream shade, just to set everything. I need to clean my brushes. They're all fucking dirty almost. I hope I can find them to work. We're going with Top Notch. Yeah, that one right there. It's just a little bit darker than Pure. And we're gonna put that in the crease. I'm sorry about this lighting issue. I don't know if you can tell, but it's skipping right there in the middle. And it's set. But it's a skipping. We're gonna bring this all over the eye. I mean, other than that one spot, it's fine. We're gonna go in. There's a lot of kickback. Well, there's not a lot, but there's enough They're gonna go in with Sandstorm, which is the shade right there. And we're gonna put it in the crease and all over the lid as well, but we're not gonna bring it up as high. And Sandstorm is just like a neutral smoky color. Yeah, that's probably what I would describe it as. I don't know if I'm gonna get this like super smoky, because I don't want to put a lot of like dark on my eyes. But I'm gonna see what I can do. That shade did not skip at all, so that's nice, and it blended out amazing. Just can't get over how bad the skin looks. And we're gonna go in with Nutmeg, which is like that reddy brown shade in the corner up here. You can't tell, I'm sorry, the lighting sucks. That one. And we're gonna do the same thing, but also keeping it low. And I'm sure that this is a palette that you could get pretty smoky if you wanted to. I just don't want to sit here for a minute trying to get it smoky, because I do want to eat. But I am gonna try to make it a little interesting. Oh, that's pretty. It went over really well. I will say though, they are kind of all blending in together. Honestly, the shade that's sticking out right now is Nutmeg, and I am blending them on top of each other, but they're not going like completely over each other, and it's still just kind of blending into each other, if that makes sense. Sorry again about this whole situation. That's why I said I'm just going to bring you in at the end so you can see, because it is getting to be about that time. I knew I should have done this before I did my other vlogs first, but no, I wanted to get them done and out of the way. I thought that doing the plants would be a lot longer than what it was. Like, it barely took 10 minutes because I only did 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side. That actually looks pretty good. You can't really tell. I know it looks so unblended, but I swear to God it is. I don't know if I should do this. Should I? Do I have a brush that might work? So I'm gonna use this brush. It's just test. It's stained. I'm gonna go with graphite, which is like this right here. You can't really tell. It looks kind of purple. It's not. It's like a brown, cool toned gray. I don't know how else to explain it. We're gonna take it very little of it because I don't know how pigmented it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like that brush. Not for that. Maybe this brush. Oh. That one is skipping completely over. I mean, it's adding color. It's adding its smokiness. But it's like patchy. It's extremely patchy. I don't want to pack it on because it's going to make it probably a much more pigmented, and like I said, I'm not trying to get it like too smoky. Yeah, that's not the best, honestly. I don't think you can tell. It's, yeah. I mean, at some angles it looks okay. Other ones it doesn't. It is what it is, I guess. We're gonna go in with Raven, which is just a matte black. All the shades I'm using so far are matte, by the way. And I'm just gonna keep this close to the lash line. Don't know why I paused so long. It's not very pigmented, and I'm dabbing in quite a few times, but it's just not very pigmented. Yeah. Okay. I already know my thoughts on this palette. I can't even take, I still need to do my bottom lashes. We're gonna take Bling and Twinkle. So these two shimmers right here. One is like a silvery color, and then the other one's like a goldy, light gold shimmer. I don't know why I said it like that. And we're gonna put them in the inner corners very lightly. Oh, Bling is kind of glittery. Like, it's not glitter, but like the shimmer looks like glitter. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's pretty. I'm going with Twinkle. Oh, and that just amped it up. Okay, I like that. I don't know if you can tell, like, the inner shimmer yet. I like that, honestly. We're gonna go in with Top Notch, Sandstorm, and Nutmeg, all on the bottom real quick. Then we're going with Graphite. We're not even gonna do Raven. I don't even think it would make a difference, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts now while I'm doing the rest of my face. Using the Amrezy ABH highlighter, and I'm using the CoverGirl Peach Punch blush, in case you're wondering. So my thoughts on the Smoky palette by Profusion. Don't think it's worth it. It was only, I think it was like $9. It was somewhere between $5 and $9. I can't quite remember. It was pretty cheap. And I usually like their stuff. Blush. I did not like this one. Honestly, Pure was fine. It's a basic matte white shade. Bling and Twinkle carried it, okay? Those were those were probably the two best shades. But you can't just buy a palette on just two shades alone. In case you're wondering, the blush is just a basic, like, peachy nude color. You can't even really see it. It's the one I use all the time. I did use all the time. It smells like peaches. Or artificial peaches. I'm not gonna put too much on. Raven and Graphite, the two darker shades, they were not good. Raven was not pigmented enough. Graphite just skipped. It did not blend. The other shades, Nutmeg, Sandstorm, and Top Notch, they were good on their own, except for Top Notch because it kind of skipped at first. But they all kind of blended into each other, and I don't like that. And it all just kind of looked the same. The other shimmers, there are literally just two other shades I did not use. And I would never honestly use them because they're like dark shimmery shades, and I don't use dark shimmery shades. So if you have a similar taste to me, I would not recommend it. I just don't think you should pay, even though it's only like maybe $10, for 2 shades to carry it, that's not really good. So this is a no from me, sadly. I'm still on the hunt for a good smoky palette that I do not have to spend $40 on. I'm gonna go do my lips and I'm going to do a quick mascara because I'm doing another video in part to this with lashes after this. I'm just going to use my Milani mascara, and I'm going to use the ColourPop lipstick in What's Your Sign, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell very well how patchy that was. Not that great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys Saturday with this same face. Bye, guys.